Всем привет! As you can see, I got a new background since the last video, and that's because I decided how I can save my energy during filming. So now I try to film several videos. I mean, for my second channel, which is dedicated to fitness, and also I film for this channel too, so not to prepare cameras and light and background for these videos that day and for that videos the next day. So I do just everything at once, and that's why I'm in my sport suit, but also I don't have to choose what to wear and all that stuff. So I hope that it's gonna be okay. I'm very happy and I'm very thankful for all these good and kind words I got from you, in the comments, and my message about my condition, and that's very supportive. I'm very happy to listen them, to read them. I'm sorry, I was very happy. I appreciate very much that you shared your condition too, and I decided to tell a little bit more about my condition, how I feel, and I want to tell the thing which I told once on my fitness channel. That was in the very beginning when I just started my channel. That video was in Russian, but I can repeat this here, maybe shorter than I did it there, but I'll try. The thing is that I don't want you to think that I'm some kind of, I don't know, person, like angel person who reached some harmony, some balance, and I don't know, like all these very, I don't know, yoga teachers and all that stuff. Usually we think that they are, I don't know, like this. So they in their peace in mind and all that stuff. Well, I'm not like this. I'm a usual person, and also some people think that if you do ASMR videos, you're very calm. You also have peace in your mind, and but I think that if you were looking for these ASMR videos, you watched them to calm down, that means that you need to calm down for some reason. And also when people start doing something like yoga, I don't do yoga actually, I do stuff which is called body and mind fitness. That's a fitness when you, I don't know how to say this word in English, so when you think about what you're doing, it's very slow, it's very you think a lot about your breath, about the movements you do. So it's slow and peaceful, like yoga, but it's not yoga. I think the exercise that they're more simple. For example, that's a usual gymnastics. I mean, not like sport, but when you do some kind of exercises like this, like that. It's stretching, it's self-massage with usual massage balls and equipment. That's some other kind of exercises. So that's what I do, and that's very calming. And but also I had an experience when I did yoga, and I was looking at my yoga teachers, and they all seemed to me so calm and relaxed and peaceful, and I thought, oh my god, this level which I can't exist as the person I am, but it was so pleasant for me when once I watched yoga on YouTube. It was an English speaking channel, and the teacher there, she told that she has a lot of anxious and she has a stress, and she feels nervous in some situations, and this practice helps her a lot, for example. And that was so pleasant to hear, because I understood that this person can feel the same way that I do. She's not somewhere in the heaven with her mind. No, she also has some problems and stress, and and as well as I can feel. So yes, I want to tell that I'm not calm. Maybe some people can also think that I'm really calm and peaceful. No, I have a lot of how to say it, anxiety and not stress. The thing is that I have some nervous disorder, nervous system disorder. I mean, first of all, it's called so anxious disorder, when you feel anxious all the time. And also I have an disease. I don't know if I can call it disease. It's also called a syndrome. It's called fibromyalgia. That's many people don't know what is that. That's not very well known thing, and even not all the doctors. I was surprised, but not all the doctors know what is that. It's a disorder of nervous system when you feel pain all the time. It can change the location in the body, or sometimes it can be in one location, and it can last forever. So there is no limit. You can feel it all the time, and there is it's connected with your brain or nervous system. So there is no real reason why do you struggle from pain? No physical reason. You can be absolutely okay physically, but you feel pain. That means this illness is not very well known nowadays, but scientists think that that's something in your brain, that your brain is very sensitive to the pain. And for example, some people, they wouldn't feel anything in this situation, but you feel. And it's something like something wrong with detecting this pain, and you're very, very sensitive to that. So something like this. And there is no real treatment nowadays, so you can just there are some recommendations what you can do to feel better. For example, yes, you have to do physical exercises. That's what I do. Stretching. You have to. I take antidepressants. I hope that in English this word is the same word. Sorry, and it seems that I have to do it during the whole my life, but mentally I feel really better with that. So that's of course that's not really comfortable when you have to take something all the time, but that's better than nothing, because without them I feel really sad and anxious, and when I take them I feel much, much better. Also, you have to sleep well. That's very important. And I also have something like sleeping disorder. I don't sleep well. I can wake up very early, even when I'm not feel that I slept enough. I fall asleep very long, maybe several hours. That's very difficult for me to fall asleep. My nervous system is very active. I try to manage to deal with it somehow, but it's tricky for me. For some people, there is no problem to fall asleep, for example. And with me, that was during the whole my life, even when I was a little kid, like 5 years old. Usually kids in this age, I think they sleep well, but I never slept well. What else? So yeah, something like this. So you also have some anxiety, you feel nervous, you can feel depressed very often, and that's how I feel. But I try to do something with that, to deal with that. Even if there is no treatment for fibromyalgia, I try to do my best, and I love watching ASMR very much, and that's why I decided to make my own videos, because when I watch, I have an idea. So I think, oh, I could do this that way or this way, or I can make this video. I never seen something like this. And also, I very love my Russian culture, and I feel upset that nowadays it's so. I don't know how to say it. The reputation of Russian culture is quite bad, and I want to make some impact to make it better. I want people to see that Russia is Russian culture, at least. I'm not talking about politics and all that stuff, because politics, it's something that happens nowadays, but a culture is something deeper and bigger than some person or some politics. So there is much more than just this, and I wanted people to see it. I wanted to show it. Before, I wanted to be I used to be actually a guide for foreigners, for tourists, and I was very proud of this work because I was happy that I can show them Russian culture, and I can, I don't know, show them some how to say it, sightseeing. I forgot so many words because I don't do this nowadays. Some museums, so some interesting stuff to tell about culture. I thought that this work was very, very, how to say it, grateful, very good, very positive, because you show people your country and your culture, and that made me a lot of pleasure. And of course, as you know, nowadays there are no tourists. Before there were no tourists because of the coronavirus, and nowadays because of the sanctions there are some, but very, very small amount. It's almost none of them. And that's why I changed my specialization, and I started to do this fitness, and because it also helps me a lot. I do it every day. I do every day my trainings, and so that's it. And I just wanted to show you that I'm not perfect, not calm, not something. I'm anxious and I'm nervous, and I don't sleep well. I feel painful, and there are many things I'm worried about because of the situations in the country and in the world, and I'm very tired of it. So I wanted to tell you that I'm a real person and usual person. I have some things I have to struggle with, and if it's interesting for you about my life more, how I live, let me know, because maybe you don't, and maybe you want just watch ASMR videos. If you are interested, write me what are you interested about. If you don't write anything, or write that you don't, so I'll know. Is it do you need some kind of videos like this or not? So that's not very ASMR video. I'm sorry. I just wanted, I don't know, maybe I can support you with to show that you are not alone if you struggle with pain, with some mental diseases, with nervous system diseases. No, I can understand you. I'm not so I'm not somewhere there. I'm somewhere here, and I'm struggle with the same things, or struggle from the same things. I don't remember. If you want to share some illnesses you have or some conditions you have, you can write me. That's very supportive for me too. I don't know so many people who have fibromyalgia, and maybe you have it too, or maybe you know someone who have it. It will be very interesting for me to listen about it. Maybe you have some chronic pains also, not this diagnosis, but something like this, and that will be very interesting for me to read about it. So thank you for watching. I hope that this video was interesting for you. I was very happy to share with you, and have a nice day. Bye bye, or пока-пока.